I literally recorded this entire video just to realize that I was using the wrong microphone. So welcome back to the same video. Oh, what am I saying? No one, you haven't watched this, have you? So this is every single Bastion route. Don't watch this if you want to learn the Bastions. Just learn this if you want to like review the Bastion routes. And if if you're Jake, for example, and you're watching this, then watch this because I don't know what routes I taught you, and this is just like making sure you're fully up to date. This is every single route you have to know, and it's just the route. There's no like other bullshit. So make sure you craft a helmet on the chalice. Make sure you mine every block, and then we're going to the ramparts. I think I'm doing left side triple first, so DK first. Let me just drink water. So I'm just gonna kill the hoglins like normal. I like going on this basalt, but you saw those hoglins were pretty far. Actually, this one actually survived, so I had to kill him manually. And then we're going to left triple. So I think I made sure on the corner block, we're starting one block before the corner this time, and then building two on the very corner one. You can like slow that down and look at it again to know the exact block placements. You don't have to fill in the other three, only that one direct block we have to place up here, and then you mine a gold block there. We run across and we break that block, and then we're gonna go here and then just drop the gold. I also like standing on this side of the hole instead of the other side, just so you can like see the pigs flowing in, and you can see how far they are and stuff like that. Where if you're on the other side, it's pretty bad. And then I don't know if you saw, but while those pigs were running in, I punched a pig, and then you could place those two blocks, those two drip blocks at that. These pigs are you can see right now. You're gonna place those two, otherwise the pigs get stuck there. And then you just want to get all the pigs in the hole, drop the gold. And yeah, and then also the reason I like punching a pig, like once the pigs are flowing in the hole, basically, you want to punch a pig that's inside of the hole, and that'll help some of the pigs, because you broke the gold block super far away, like on the other side of the Bastion, and so the pigs on that rampart, on the left rampart, they won't be aggroed. That's you want to punch a pig. So here I'm showing off the basalt again. There's one block elevated, and there's no blocks around either of the basalts that the hogs can stand on, so it's very good. And then this specific build, also, you do this specific build. I don't know if I taught something different, but if I did, just learn this new build. And then I like bridging out, dropping a gold, jumping over, and then finishing the bridge, and that all works that works every single time basically. And then you just drop all the gold. And then because I broke the gold block kind of closer, you don't have to repunch a pig. You can if you want to, but you don't have to. And then you just make sure you place those two blocks, those two drip blocks, and you get all the pigs in the hole for the right. This is right triple. And then you can just loot the chests and you'll be fine. And also this gravel thing. I don't know if most of you guys do this, but you can drop all the gold in one corner and then go to. Before you go in the different corner, you can gravel the hole and then place a block above the pigs. One gravel in the hole, and that'll basically ensure that, regardless, you can just because you're elevated up one block, you can throw everything out. Next, we're doing stables, so you can start on the top. I really, really would highly recommend going to the top ramparts first and looting the chests before going down to the gap, just because stables, the gaps are super far from the chests, and it's easier to just go to the chests first. So going to double chests is really nice because they're pretty safe. There's not really pigs here, and you can get armor. If here's an example where I did not get armor. I did get this gold sword though that I can use to distract pigs. And then if it's a triple and you're in like the middle of the stables, it's weird. So I'd really recommend forcing either a single or a double first before going to a triple, just so you can get some armor or some distraction gold. So here, I have 15 obby, I think. I can't read it, but I think I have 15 obby. So I'm just not going to check the rest of the chests, just because 15 obby is like, we're basically mainly looking for obby. And then you want to aggro up here. I don't know if I taught this. You want to aggro up here, then you run down into the rampart, and then you block it off like this, okay? And then you'll be fine. I don't know what version I've taught before, but you really want to bring as many pigs down here as possible. And then you don't want to break the block above the hole. You want to break one farther away from the hole on top of the dirt, and the pigs can fall down. And you don't want to toggle the hard if you do that either. So you can see there, I didn't break the block above the piglin hole. I broke one farther. Then you want to mine all of these blocks in a circle, and then this extra block here, and then you can trade all of it. And then sometimes you get late pigs. I'm honestly not even sure how this pig got here because I blocked off the path before I came down here, but I don't know, you can just lava him. Yeah, you can see there, I double check to make sure the path is blocked. And then you can go up here and get this one extra backup gold block in case you need to. I do it basically every time anyways, you might as well. And then you can drop the gold in this corner. This block's already going to be here, that black stone. But then you can gravel the hole and you can look this way and you can just drop stuff out of here. And this is really super cool, nice because you can pick up all the trades and then just drop stuff off. And you can see I'm going to go in F5 in a second. This is where it is. And you can see the items are super far away from the corner of the hole. Then I'm doing the same thing, but the right side good gap. So assuming the top one is bad. So this is a single. Last time I went to the double. Doubles are super safe. Singles are a little bit more dangerous, but you can just go on this basalt up here. And then there will be pigs down there, but you're pretty safe, like 99% of the time. So I got a gold sword there as well. And because I didn't get any obby, you want to check the rest of the chests. So I'm going to check this chest over here. Didn't get any obby in here either. I got some nice armor and some extra distraction gold, which is nice though. And then we're going to go to the last double as well, just to make sure. And you can see these double chests are usually very safe. There's just no pigs. You're not upset a lot, but just to really drive home that point, double chests, the top of them are really good. So if you're approaching from the back of the Bastion and you see 3 ramparts, going to the double chest is pretty nice. And then this is the last one we're checking, and we got obby there. So I'm happy. Oh, I fell down this, but that's fine. I'm happy to just send it down into the gap. So assuming this was bad gap, obviously that's good gap, but we're going to assume it's bad gap. Break. We're going to aggro. We're going to place these 2 blocks. Ignore that right one. And you can see I broke it, so ignore that one that I broke. You throw a gold into the hole, and then you run through the pigs, and then punch a pig on your way through, and then you block it up. And you're going to get a lot of pigs doing this. You'll see this in a second. And then you want to just see, I got like, I think it's just 6 pigs up there, and then I think there'll probably be a couple more running down as well. Yeah, you can see I got a lot. I think 8 piglins, and it might be. Usually get more low-key, but 8 piglins is still a lot. And then I'm not going to redo the rest of the hole, but there's 1 block up there, and then those blocks down there is what you want to get. Here, if you mine 5 blocks into the side of this rampart, there's a chance there's a chest here. There's a chance. 30% chance there's a chest here, and you can loot it, and then you can build up. This is treasure, by the way. You want to start in the lava basin. You want to break that block when you're building up. You want to drop your. You don't want to drop your armor. Sorry, I'm gonna drop my armor just to show what would happen if I didn't get that armor, for example. So you want to place these 2 extra blocks, and then you can place the crafting table below you. I see a lot of people that don't really know where you place the crafting table. You can just place it below you, and then we can run up the stairs. Make sure you're holding gold. You can see I'm holding gold here, and if I see a piglin running towards me aggroed, I'm gonna right-click him with gold. Don't drop the gold. If you drop the gold, he can. Basically, they only check if there's gold on the ground once every second. And that gold I just dropped right there on the basalt, that's very important. So these dirt blocks here, I can place them without worrying about pigs. If sometimes there's going to be pigs crowding around your hole, and it's going to be super hard to place the dirt blocks that you need to actually make it a proper hole. Like, see that piglin, that crossbow piglin that was trying to shoot me? There'll just be pigs there, and you just can't place that dirt block. So if you drop the gold on the basalt, you can always just make your hole like super easily. You're gonna trade all the gold. I don't like getting the bottom right gold. I like getting that one later, just so I can overlap. If there are late pigs like here, if there's certain pigs hovering below me, like on this rampart, you can bring them over and overlap that with the mining the gold block as well. So here I'm gonna get these 2 gold blocks, and then obviously I'm gonna check this gold block on the way back. Treasure isn't super difficult. It's just really getting up here is the difficult part. Once you're up here, it's pretty much fine. You'll see there is a late pig, and you can see because I'm getting this gold. I think you'll see the pig here. You see that pig that just go in the hole? I don't know if you saw that, but there was a late pig, and because I got that gold block over there, in the bottom right last, I overlapped it. You want to go down. You want to check your chests. You can check them in any order. I like checking that one first. Making sure you don't go all the way back over to the other rampart, though. You just go down these stairs where the pigs are. You just go down the stairs, like down these stairs right here to go to the chests. As you will go all the way back over, and that's just bad. And you can see here I have 20 obby, 28 pearls, my string, and fire rest, so I can just leave. Now for the next bastion is housing. So for housing, there's 2 routes. There's top-down route. I'm sure you guys have seen, dropping through the hole in the ceiling a lot. But assuming, let's say you enter from this side, you really want to just build up to here. If it's top-down, possibly, if you have any sort of height, you want to just build up. This single chest is a really nice. This is not always here, by the way. There's 3 possibilities. Either there's no chest, there's a single chest, or there's a triple rampart. If it's a triple rampart, you can just force going through the ceiling. There's no pigs here, so I'm just going to drop a gold instead of burrowing between. But if you're scared, you can just burrow between the chests. There's no shame in doing that. Then you can punch a pig to aggro, or again, you can mine the chest, and then you can run all the way down. And then we want to block off the pigs, and then we're going to loot the chest, and then we're going to do the classic build out to do this. Wait for, once you break this block and the ceiling block, wait for pigs. And then I see there's no pigs, then I'm gonna break this block. But that last block you want to wait because there could be some pigs that are down from. There usually are pigs. And then that block that I broke, you can see the one I replaced. You don't have to break that one. And then when you're placing those blocks to elevate the gold towards you, you can wait a little bit extra, and you'll be fine. Just making sure that because when you break of the block, it could go anywhere. So let's say you break a block like here. I'm breaking this block. See how it kind of popped up? That one popped up too. The blocks will always kind of pop up when you break them, and if it pops up and then you place a block there, then it could pop up into the ceiling. But if you wait till it pops up and then falls back down, and then you elevate a route, then it will always come towards you, if that makes sense. So here we're going to mine all this gold, and then trade it, and then once we're trading it, we're going to check the chest and pyrite. So pyrite is super important. Also, you can pick up these trades up here. Also, while you're mining the gold up there, when I was up there, I was mining the gold. You wanna really just drop the gold you have down there, because you can. That spot up there is not super safe. Like the pigs down here, they can see you. Like if you're looking, I think hopefully I look up. But if you can just look like this, like in your Minecraft instance. But if also this pig's late, but it's fine. I'm just gonna him in the hole. He wasn't mad at me. I don't know if you can see up there. But if you look up, the piglins, like the crossbow piglins, they can shoot you up there. You can pyrite back here, by the way. There's just a one thick wall, or you can also go up here and pyrite. There's a really nice spot here. But yeah, you really wanna like drop gold while you're trading it. And I think I'm gonna go over housing one more time because there's the other route. The other route is Manhunt, so you go for this middle chest here. So you can enter through whatever way. You can enter that way. You can enter to the top and just boat down. Or you can also just boat down from like mid down if maybe you have some terrain that's like kind of high. So you want to just do this. This piglin is gonna hit me. I took 2 hits there actually. But yeah, you want to just mine the chest. You want to really be careful. This one's a really risky route, but I don't know. You run through the chest. You do this little thing, and then you're gonna loot the chest. You want to really look for armor is the main thing, and if you get any gold there, you can drop it. I didn't drop the gold in my hopper when I was doing that middle chest because you usually will not have that. You want to mine that block to let the piglins in, and then you want to go up here in that corner block. You can replay this a little bit, just to make sure you're aware of what's happening. But right here, when I'm here, piglins can shoot me. So you see that pig that dropped, for example. So right now I'm gonna drop this gold here, and then I'm gonna keep mining gold. Just so that those guys are distracted, and then you can see I'm waiting between each of those blocks that I place. And then you want to go down here, and then you want to go in your bowl. And then again, it's going to be 3 down. And then also you can hug this right wall over here. If you hug this back wall, then you won't pick up that gold that you just dropped. Otherwise, you will usually pick it up. I think I do end up picking it up here, and we'll see in a second. I didn't pick it up there. So yeah, if you hug that right wall, you usually will not pick up the gold while they're trading. Otherwise, you really want to just drop the gold once you mine those first 5, and then you can go on the left and right for the remaining 4. And yeah, that's basically the route. You want to check the chest, you can do pyrite or whatever. Thanks for watching, and I hope this helped.